Here's a statistic that is hard to believe. Nearly 1 in 4 people who call the city of Dallas home are considered to be in poverty. CW33's Daniel Novick joins us in the studio with more on this shocking statistic. Daniel.
Yeah, you know, Walt, it is no surprise that cities like Detroit, Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Newark, they all rank in the top 20 large cities with the most poverty. But Dallas is also in the top 20, a city you don't necessarily associate with people in need. This is the glitzy and glamorous Dallas that is celebrated and promoted throughout the world. This is Dallas 2, a Dallas where nearly 24% of the city is in poverty. And this is the face of Dallas poverty.
I lost my job in December of 2010 and haven't been able to find a full-time employment since.
Michael Harwell lost so much more than just his job.
I wasn't able to pay for my home and car and everything, so I really didn't have any place else to go, so I came here.
A man who once had a home and a car just 14 months later can now put all of his worldly possessions under his bed at the Salvation Army.
It's a big adjustment. When you're used to having more than that, it's a big adjustment.
Actually wasn't able to.
Dr. Timothy Bray at UT Dallas is an expert on poverty, and he says it is shocking to most of us that so many live in need because many of us just don't see it.
So if I live in a neighborhood that's far above poverty, I probably work in a neighborhood that's far above poverty, and my kids go to school in those neighborhoods. These pockets of red are areas where...
Bray showed us a map of the Metroplex that displays poverty levels that vary widely from neighborhood to neighborhood.
But we have neighborhoods where 2/3 of families are living in poverty. There are 2 neighborhoods in North Texas where 100% of children are estimated to be living in poverty.
Bray says to get people out of poverty, we have to think of long-term solutions for those in need.
That might include things like an advanced degree, such as an associate's degree or job skills training, learning how to keep a job, learning how to do a resume.
Harwell says he hopes to be out of poverty soon and enjoy the things we all take for granted.
Mainly getting back to having a place of my own again and going to the grocery store every week.
By the way, Bray says the federal government's definition of poverty for a family of 4 is an income of about $20,000 or less per year, and that realistically a family of 4 needs twice that amount of money to live with some level of comfort. Reporting live from the studio, Daniel Novick, CW33 News.